Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the Master of Hoppers, today joined by
me, just Michael.
Yes, and we're looking at a very special beer that we got from Beer Dome. So thanks to Beer Dome for the beer. Great Dutch web shop with a massive selection of beer. Speaking of, they just recently had a side project release. Like, it's insane. And also 3 variants of A Deal with the Devil made in collaboration with Tired Hands. Like, with rum barrels and stuff like that. And I, of course, got some to review, so.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll find a day.
Yeah.
Try some stuff. But we're trying something today that they sent that we're like talking about what to try. We wanted to try something big and strong and stouty. And then we saw this, or Michael saw this and like, oh, that sounds really interesting. So this is from the Brewery, and this is their Petit Mardi. Petit Mardi?
You've been saying that 100 times.
Petit Mardi. Bruery Petit Mardi. I don't speak French. I'm sounding like a jackass. But this is a really cool thing. So, Petit Mardi is French for Small Tuesday, and it's a small batch small batch release in an even smaller format. So in 2021, they did a Portified Black Tuesday, where they tried to do Black Tuesday as a port wine, whereas a hybrid between Imperial Stout aged in barrels with grapes. And it's a real, working on that and working more with it. And the result is Petit Mardi, which is Black Tuesday that's aged in oak barrels and then crafted with or blended with, I think they don't say if it's aged on or how they do it, but it's crafted with Petit Syrah grapes and Syrah grapes. So I'm guessing they put it, the aged the stout in oak barrels and then maybe condition it on the grapes, kind of like you would a lambic, or
I don't know.
Or maybe, I'm not entirely sure how they do it, but they do something to portify it and make it like a port. It even comes in a bottle with a cork that you can put back in like a port wine. And it's a massive 15.9%. So, as it says here, oak aged Imperial Stout with Petit
For
Syrah.
brewery, that's not massive.
No. And the grapes used are Petit Syrah grapes. And they are, I don't really know the difference between them, so we looked it up. Petit Syrah is smaller, of course, and is darker in color than Syrah. And Petit Syrah tastes like black pepper and chocolate and more dense flavors, whereas Syrah is a bit more fruity, like blackberries and plum and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So this would be really interesting.
Yeah, it would be.
Beer. I mean, I think it smells really lovely already. So.
Me too. I can smell it up here. So yeah, it does.
It looks more like a glass of port wine than it does a glass of beer. I mean, look at that. It's very rich looking. It's got ruby red tones to it with black color as well. Like it looks,
it looks like a port wine.
It does. Let's check out the aroma. No head. Wow. That smells phenomenal. Holy crap. This is new.
Ooh. It smells like port wine.
It does. I don't think I've ever smelled
but with
something.
A twist.
Yeah.
With some stouty notes.
Yeah, they're like chocolate and char.
Yeah.
This is definitely a cool thing. Like, this is something I could see, if you know people who like wine and port wine, this is how you'll slowly get them into beer, maybe? I don't know.
No, let's see if there's only port wine in the taste or also beer notes.
I'm getting loads of vanilla, and I'm also getting toffee and chocolate and tobacco.
And lots of berries.
Lots of berry and lots of tannins.
Yeah.
And I totally see they say black pepper and chocolatey notes. That's there.
Cherry
and I think that's
strawberry.
Yeah, black currant for sure.
Yeah.
Blackberries. It's so jammy.
Yeah, it's really jammy.
Fuck, it smells good.
Let's give it a taste.
Cheers. Thanks to Beer Dome for the beer. That's really nice.
It really tastes like a blend of stout and port wine.
And there's totally Black Tuesday vibes to this, like roasted malt, charry wood, wood. Oh, that is lovely. It's very much like a cross between a ruby port, a tawny port, and an Imperial Stout.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it has some of the vibrant juiciness of a ruby.
Yeah,
but also some of the
leather is some of a tawny.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. Wow.
This is phenomenal. Like, this is really, really blurring the lines of beer and wine.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Not wine, but dessert wine.
Port wine, dessert wines. My brother-in-law, my brother, he loves port wine. I need to save some of this for him. Like, he needs to try this. I think he will fucking go ham over this. Loads of blackcurrant to me. Loads of fruitiness. Like, often people...
Yeah. Brother. It sounds like Hulk Hogan and Macho Man, you know, these old...
Wrestlers. But what's interesting as well is, like, all the fruitiness. Like, usually if you put fruit in stouts, and barrel-aged Imperial Stout with fruits, people always... I don't know.
It's not always it's good.
No. There's a couple iterations, like they do jam the radar at Logic.
It can be good, but
here it just works wonders. This is almost like how do you use grapes in a beer? Lambic, wild ale, perfect, and Portified Imperial Stout, because that just works wonders. I think all the sweetness in this, I think, is from the grapes.
It must be, because I don't remember Black Tuesday as being sweet.
Not at all. This really...
It's really good.
This is like drinking amazing port wine, but with a stout flavor. Like, there's a hint of coffee, there's a hint of chocolate, and it's more... like, you can get those notes in port wines, but here it's even more pronounced because there's stout in it.
It's really good.
It's such an ingenious new product for me in the beer world. And it's really blurring the lines between beer and wine, or port wine, fortified wine. And I don't mind that. Like, it's almost like, if you think like people, like, body wine is the wine of beer, it's like, you should try Portified Imperial Stout with grapes.
But it's completely flat. We need to say that it's no carbonation.
But if you think of this as a port wine, that's fine. And
it's like a dessert wine. Ish thing.
It's so unique and so freaking tasty. Like, there's so many layers of complexity. There's like leather and tobacco. There's a soft minerality. There's the drying tannins. Some of that charry malt. There's hints of vanilla. The oak. There's a hint of caramelly fudge from a stout. And then, like, all the jamminess of vibrant grapes and, like, pepper. And there's, like, again, like, blackberry, blackcurrant. Like,
I also get strawberries.
And
sweet strawberry
and also
jam.
And I think it's like kind of like a black cherry type flavor.
There's some meat notes too.
Mm-hmm. There's something that is really reminiscent to some of those heavily fruited meads from like shrimps and stuff, but not 100%. It definitely, there's a little bit in terms of the fruit flavors, but I think it tastes more like wine because of all the tannins and everything. Because it's not like a honey sweetness. It's the same. It's the sweetness you find.
I get a bit honey notes, but not much. But more the fruit from the not lambic.
The grapes.
The meat.
The meat.
From the fruited
meat. It's similar.
The reference. Yeah. Actually, I think I'm on 95, 96.
I'm thinking world class. I'm thinking 96, maybe even a 97. I don't know if it'll open up in the glass or in the bottle, but it's definitely over 95.
Yeah, I agree.
It's world class. It's one of the best brewery products I've had in a long time. We also haven't been drinking a lot of the brewery, but it's like, I think they've really surprised me.
The last year, I think they've come up with some really good stuff.
I mean, there was one called Vanilla Villain that came out that people loved. And
we also had Smoking Souls.
Yeah, we had that one. It was nice. It was not world class, it was really nice. Yeah. But this is crazy good.
You also had the one
Christmas one.
Yeah.
That's a couple of years ago they made that, but that was also amazing. Like gingerbread Imperial Stout. So I think brewery, maybe that's a brewery to look into again and see, try some more stuff of the newer releases.
Yeah.
Because like these days,
my buddy Tim has been talking about that for a long time to get some of the newer breweries stuff.
Because I think if we tried Black Tuesday again and stuff like that, we'd be a bit like, that's maybe a bit too boozy.
He has a Master Pandemonium at home.
Oh.
A really old one.
Interesting. I don't have any brewery anymore. I used to have like vintages of all those old ales.
I have a Soul.
Huh? Okay. I've heard a lot of people having them nowadays, some of the really old ones, that they're not that great anymore. They've topped. But I think this you can age longer than most of them.
Yeah, I think this too. Sure. Yeah,
because it's like what it is. But really,
it's really well done.
World class. Really, really amazing. Like if you love port wines, you'll love this. And such a unique take on barrel aged beer.
Yeah, I agree.
So, because technically this is still beer because it's the base beer, or the base for this is an Imperial Stout. But it's just got grapes, and it's been in oak barrels. So
it's really good.
They probably use a lot of freaking grapes, I'd imagine.
Yeah, me too.
So, but yeah, if you guys had a chance to try Petit Mardi from the brewery, let us know what you thought of it. Thanks a ton to Beer Dome for the beer. This was quite the experience. Check them out. Link for the web shop is down below. Hopefully they still have some of this left, because this is worth a shot for sure. I mean, the bottle here almost also looked like some kind of port bottle.
They're really good at that, the brewery.
Yeah. Even the top there looks amazing.
Same glass as ours.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you guys had it, let us know. As always, leave a comment, subscribe, check the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give the video a thumbs up, enjoyed it, and ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And we're going to say cheers. And see you guys in another beer. Cheers.